Investigators spent several hours at the town market off of 181st Street in Kenmore, trying to piece together what happened. We're told around 3:15 in the afternoon, a suspect tried to rob the store clerk with a knife. The clerk was able to get the knife out of the suspect's hand and then stabbed him. Brian Cho says he's the brother-in-law of the victim.
My sister called me, and she explained me like your brother-in-law got kind of stabbed, and I go, what?
Monday's attempted robbery is the fifth attack against a convenience store clerk in less than a week. On Thursday, a clerk at a 76 gas station was assaulted when he tried to stop a man stealing beer. On Friday, an Edmond 7-Eleven clerk was killed when police say a man jumped on the convenience store's counter and shot him. That suspect has not been caught. Then Saturday, two 15 and 16-year-old boys were arrested for threatening a clerk at an AM/PM convenience store in Arlington with a BB gun. And earlier Monday, a man wearing a mask allegedly robbed another AM/PM store in Everett at gunpoint.
Crazy. Everything's going crazy.
Yeah, the store clerk and the suspect involved in today's attempted robbery here at this store in Kenmore both were transported to Harborview with life-threatening injuries. For now, we are live in Kenmore tonight. Britt Moore, King 5 News.